The Young and the Restless, Y&R. Spoilers reveal that Audra Charles, Zulika Silver, will grow increasingly curious about Claire Grace, Haley Aaron, and this nice act she's putting on. Claire's the kind of person who just seems too good to be true, so Audra is already keeping an eye on her. Of course, Audra has a backup plan for her career since she agreed to help Tucker McCall, Trevor Street John, with his Jabot takeover plot. However, that doesn't mean Audra wants Claire worming her way into the COO seat before Audra's got all her ducks in a row. High-end fans know Claire has been showboating and charming Nikki Newman, Melody Thomas Scott. So Audra recently did some digging online and tried to find out more about Nikki's new assistant. It's doubtful Audra uncovered much of anything yet since she's mostly been focused on Tucker's scheme and trying to recruit Kyle Avid, Michael Mealer. That could change if Audra gets more suspicious and decides to devote a little more time to figuring out Claire's agenda. Audra might find some inconsistencies in Claire's backstory through her research and become determined to learn what she's really up to. Perhaps Audra will hope to score some points with Nikki and make life at Newman Media a bit more bearable while she waits for her big break with Tucker. Audra seems annoyed by Claire, so she'd certainly like to get her out of the way. At some point, Audra could decide to sneak in Claire's suite at the GTAC and do some snooping. That could lead to Audra finding out the creepy level of interest Claire has in the Newmans. There may even be evidence in Claire's room that explains who she really is and why she might want revenge on the Newman family. Unfortunately, Claire seems like the kind of character who'll eventually show off a more sinister side, and Audra could experience that firsthand if she gets busted. What happens if Claire realizes Audra's onto her? It's easy to imagine Claire knocking Audra out and locking her up somewhere to make sure her real plans for the Newmans aren't exposed. If Audra went missing, that would bring plenty of drama since she's connected to multiple storylines. Kyle would grow concerned along with Tucker, so that might force them to work together to figure out what kind of trouble Audra's in. Naturally, Nikki would also notice if Audra suddenly stops showing up for work. Claire would be all too eager to fill in for Audra and continue impressing Nikki. Maybe Claire could text from Audra's phone and make excuses. But how long would those excuses hold up? Regardless, Audra is always brimming with confidence, so it'd be fun to see Claire get the upper hand and back her new rival into a corner. Could Claire become a kidnapper and hold Audra as a hostage somewhere? Could Kyle be the one to rescue Audra? The Young and the Restless spoilers say some shockers are still to come thanks to Claire's ulterior motives, so stay tuned for updates on the wild news that's looming. CDL's where you want to be for terrific Young and the Restless spoilers, news and updates, so stop by often for more Y&R info.